We are filming.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the coffee date video. I can't wait to talk to you all about your lives. What a freak. You guys, I just like you so much. I wish you were here. I feel like when I go a long stretch of time without hanging out with real life friends, I become un poco bit crazy with my internet friends. So you're welcome. And by long stretch of time, I mean like roughly 3 days. It's been about 3 days. And I've even seen Sarah. Sarah's behind the camera again. And entonces, here I am. That means so for you Americans. Okay, you guys, how are you? I'm okay, thanks for asking. It's good to be back in Spain. I feel like a little bit numb in my emotions because I feel like if I just felt whatever I felt, I would feel kind of sad about being here. Even though I love Barcelona, I really do. And I love Spain and I love my home here and the people here, but it's just kind of a hard place for me to be and just kind of lonely. And I was depressed, you know, earlier in the year, and I think I just have a bit of fear of like, what if that happens again? And so I've been jogging because I heard that that's good for your brain. And so I've jogged every day since I've been back. That's cool. I was talking to my friend Carly about how I'm doing and basically was saying that I'm struggling. And when I feel like I'm struggling, it's hard to want to make videos because I don't feel like I have anything super helpful to tell you. But Carly was amazing, and she said that most people probably feel similarly to how I'm feeling in some way, and that it's a really cool thing to be able to put that out there and just kind of encourage one another in our own struggles. And so Carly, for you, here I am making this video. What do I have to tell you? Well, first off, I have to tell you that you're doing so good. A lot of you are moms and you've written me. I think because I made that video about how to have a baby without an epidural, which I did that, and it's gotten a lot of views, so then all these wonderful moms are following along with my life, and I probably should make some more mom videos for you. But the secret is that I don't feel that confident in being a mom, so I feel kind of silly making mom videos telling you what to do because I feel like I'm guessing pretty much every day of my life. But if my guessing will help you guess better, then I'd be happy to do that. So if you guys want like some advice on something, I can give you it. I just don't know that it'll be awesome. But I would eventually like to make videos that teach you how to travel with your kids because Eloise has been on like, I think it's over 60 flights now, something like that, and she's 2 years old and she's an awesome traveler, and so I can definitely share that stuff with you. Sean's great. This month was like kind of hard because we traveled so much away from each other, so I feel like we're just kind of getting back into the groove of doing life next to each other, and he's so cute and he looks great and his clothes are nice. People sent him new clothes and that's so fun. But so even that's just like, I feel like I'm just getting my life back in order, figuring out how to make videos again, how to do family life again, how to be in Spain again, and hopefully it'll be easy in a couple of days. So far, I've just been like kind of just trying to stay in the zone and trust Jesus and make things happen. I was reading something cool, and I'm going to tell you that, and then we'll end this video, and next week I'll have something like super profound for you. But this is something cool. So I was reading in the book of Luke today about how Jesus fed the thousands of people with the fish and the loaves. I don't know if you guys know that story. I had already known of it. Basically, the thing is, Jesus is teaching thousands of people, and at some point, it's gotten probably later in the day, the disciples come to him and they're like, hey, everybody here is hungry. We need to send them away to go and get food. And Jesus is like, you feed them. And they have no idea what he's talking about. They've never seen him do any miracles yet related to feeding people. And so they're like, do you mean that you want us to like go and get food like from a store? What do you want? There's 5,000 people, 5,000 men who need to be fed, which means that there's even more people than that because there's women and children too. They only counted the men. And then Jesus says, well, what do you guys have? And they say, we have just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. So then Jesus tells them to split everybody up into groups of 50. All the people sat down in groups of 50. Jesus took the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, looked up towards heaven, and he blessed them. Then breaking the loaves into pieces, he kept giving bread and fish to the disciples so that they could give it to all the people. Everyone ate as much as they wanted, and afterwards, the disciples picked up 12 baskets of leftovers. So pretty crazy. So Jesus has these 5 loaves, two fish, prays for them, hands them to the disciples, And then it just keeps multiplying and multiplying and multiplying until over 5,000 people are fed. That's like outrageous. Think about it. Totally crazy. But something I was thinking about today is, why would Jesus have them split into groups of 50 people? And here's what I was thinking. By sitting in groups of 50 people, it was measurable how needy they were. Everybody's hungry. But if you imagine, like, say it was just one big crowd of people, then nobody would really know how many of them there were. It would just kind of be like, well, as far as I could see, there's a whole group of people around me and we were all hungry. But by breaking it into 50, you could see, like, wow, this is a lot of people. There's at least 5,000 people here and everybody's hungry. And then Jesus does this miracle. And what I was thinking about, and maybe this just has to do with my own life, but like lately I've felt really needy, where inside I feel empty and I feel like I need sustenance and I need something to like hold me up and fill me up and make me feel joyful. And I think that as I read this, I'm encouraged because I see like the need was really clear. There were people in groups of 50, over 5,000 people, and they were all hungry. And then Jesus did this miracle, and his provision was also really clear. What if he had done this like earlier in the day when they weren't as hungry? And maybe what if he had done it where he didn't split people into groups? Then it could have been something that was like overlooked, where it's all of these people and maybe they're talking to each other and someone's like, hey, do you want food? God just provided food. And they're like, oh yeah, no thank you, I'm not that hungry, blah, 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 talking to whoever. But he did it in such a way where the need was super clear, super measurable. And then the provision was also super clear and super measurable. So like in my own life, God could have let me stay in California. God could have kept me really comfortable and really familiar and with my people and doing the work that I know, and everything would have been like good. And then God could have given like some grace in my marriage, and he could have like helped me to trust him more and all these things. But maybe I would have been like, oh yeah, thank you. Okay, does that make sense? Like I'm just doing all the things that I know to do, and his provision would have been there, but it wouldn't have been as obvious because my need wouldn't have been as obvious. But here I am in Barcelona, and it's hard for me, and I don't totally even understand why it's hard for me. I just know that it's really hard for me, and I just need stuff from heaven. I don't even need stuff materially. I just need stuff inside my soul that nobody on this stinking earth can give me, not even my husband or my child. And the need is so clear and so great and so obvious that when Jesus meets it, which he will and he is, then I can't help but be like these people were, which is like, whoa, did you see that? Like I was hopeless, I was broken, I didn't know how to do what I was doing, and God gave me everything I needed. And then I can't help but talk about him because he's the one who did it. In the same way that I imagine these people left being like, we are tripping. There were 5,000 men, there were thousands of us, all hungry, which those are the worst kinds of people. Have you ever been around hungry people? They're awful and moody and rude. That's who he had, and he let them get there, and then he provided for all of them. And he didn't just give them enough. It says they had as much as they wanted, meaning they had more than enough. And they literally did. They were packing up leftovers. So in our time of need, when we're like, whoa, this hurts, I don't know why I'm here, this doesn't make sense, I need help, God's not only going to give us what we need, he's going to give us more than we need. And that's not just Jessica Hover being an encouraging YouTuber, that's the Bible. So we got to trust the Bible, right? So that's my encouragement. I don't know what your guys' life looks like. It might look awesome, it might look really painful, I don't know. But what I do know is that we have a God who desires to meet our needs generously and extravagantly. And so if you have need, let it be known. Be honest with yourself about what the need is and present it to God. I'm hungry, I'm needy, I'm broken, I'm hurting, whatever it is. I don't know how to be a mom, I don't know how to be a wife, I don't know how to be single, I don't know how to do whatever. And then let God come through in faithfulness. And at the end of it all, we'll all just be like, whoa, that was crazy. God, you're really cool. Thanks so much. So that's all. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm really excited to be back here with you. If you have anything you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comment section. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and follow us on Instagram and the ShaunHover Reality Show on Snapchat. We love you and we like you and you're great, and we'll see you soon. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.